down, scared to look. You shook, cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. They never around when the beef cooks in my part of town. It's similar to Vietnam. Now we all grown up and old and beyond the cops' control. They better have the riot gear ready, trying to back me and get rock steady. By the Mac 1 double, I touch you and leave you with not much to go home with. My skin is thick, cause I'll be up in the mix of action. If I'm not at home, puffin' live, relaxing. New York got a nigga depressed, so I wear a slug proof underneath my guest. God bless my soul, before I put my foot down and begin to stroll into the drama I built. And all unfinished beef, you will soon be killed. Put us together, it's like mixing vodka and milk. I'm going out blasting, taking my enemies with me. And if not, they scarred so they will never forget me. Lord forgive me, the Hennessy got me not knowing how to act. I'm falling and I can't turn back. Or maybe it's the words from my man Killer Black that I can't say, so what's left an untold fact. Until my death, my goals to stay alive. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive.
Yo, we live in this till the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We live in this till the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We live in this till the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We live in this till the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the survival of the fit, only the strong.
In between two worlds trying to get dough. You know when the dough get low, the juice go. But never that. As long as fiends smoke crack, I'll be on the block hustling, counting my stacks. No doubt, watching my back and proceed with caution. 5-0 working, no time to get lost in. The system niggas using fake names to get out quick. My brother did it and got back with 2 ounces. I live with one with scars, hit the block hard. That's my man Twin when he got back. That fucked me up, God. But shit happens for a reason. You find out who's your true keepers when you're upstate bleeding. You can't find a shorty to troop your bed with you. Hit with a 2 to 4 is difficult. While on the streets, I try to maintain. Tight with my Lucas hoes like to run game. Some niggas like to trick, but I ain't with that trickin' shit. I'm like a Jew, saving those so I can big with pushing a Lex. Now I'm set, ready to jet. No matter how much loot I get, I'm staying in the projects forever. Jakes on the blocks, we out clever. And beef, we never separate, grow together. When words come to words, so my peoples come first. Try to react and get the motherfucker feelings hurt. My crew's all about blue. Fuck looking cute, I'm strictly 10 boots. An army certified suits, puffin' nails, laid back, enjoy the smell. In the bridge, getting down, it ain't hard to tell. You better realize.
We live in this till the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We live in this till the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We live in this till the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We live in this till the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive.
Open your eyes and get wise. Look alive. 95, word up. Hypnotic thug life, get that ass paralyzed. Know what I'm saying? More deep and all that.
That makes me know that we had the right idea in the beginning, and we just need to maintain our focus and elevate. What we do, we update our formulas. We have certain formulas, but we update them with the times and everything, you know, and so, you know, the rhyme style is elevated, the style of beats is elevated, but it's still Guru and Premier. And there's always a message involved.
The real hip-hop MCing and DJing from your own mind, you know.
I guess right now we should start the show.
Who's this suspicious character strapped with the sounds profound? Similar to rounds spit by derringers. You're in the terror dome like my man Chuck D said. It's time to dethrone you clones and all you knuckleheads. Cause MCs have used up extended warranties, while real MCs and DJs are a minority. But right about now I use my authority, cause I'm like the wizard and you look lost like Dorothy. The horror be when I return for my real people. Words of split wigs hitting like some double desert eagles. Sporting caps pulled low and baggy slacks, subtracting all the rappers who lack over Premier's tracks. Severe facts have brought this rap game to near collapse. So as I have in the past, I will bash, dropping lyrics that be harder than sex and candle wax. And one-dimensional MCs can't handle that. While the world's revolving on its axis, I come with mad loving plus the illest warlike tactics. The wilderness is filled with this, so many people searching for false bliss. I'm here with the skills you've missed. The rejected stone is now the cornerstone, sorta like the master builder when I make my way home. You know my steeds.
You know my steeds. Let them know, do your thing, y'all. Keep it live. To the beat, y'all.
The beat is sinister, Primo makes you relax. I'm like the minister. When I be lacing the wax, I be bringing salvation through the way that I rap. And you know, and I know, I'm nice like that. Work through worldly problems. I got the healing power. When the mic's within my reach, I'm feeling more power. Stealing at least 3 minutes of every rap radio hour. It's often easier for one to give advice than it is for a person to run one's own life. That's why I can't be caught up in all the hype. I keep my soul tight and let these lines take flight. The apparatus gets blessed and suckers get put to rest. No more of the impure, I got the cure for this mess. The whackness is spreading like the plague. MCs locked up and got paid, but still can't make the fucking grade. How many times a wannabe's gonna lie? Yo, they must wanna fry. They can't touch the knowledge I personify. I travel through the darkness, carrying my torch. The illest soldier when I'm holding down the fort. You know my steeds.
Let them know, do your thing, dog. Keep it live. You know my thing. Let them know, do your thing, dog. Keep it live. You know my thing. Let them know, do your thing, dog. Keep it live. You know my thing. Let them know, do your thing, dog. Keep it live. The mic.
On the microphone, you know that I'm one of the best yet. Some punks ain't paid all of their debts yet. Trying to be fly, riding high on the jet set with juvenile rhymes, making fake-ass death threats. Big deal, like in Vogue, here's something you can feel. Styles more tangible, an image more real. For some time now, I've held the scrolls and manuscripts. When it's time to go all out, you be like, damn, you flip. Now I'm sick, fed up with the bullshit. Got the lyrical full clip, giving you a verbal ass whip. Don't trip, it's the gifted, prolific one, known as Ballhead Slick. Why is the press all on my dick? My style be wilder than a kamikaze pilot. Don't try it, I'm about to stop more than a friggin' riot. Styles unsurpassable, and knuckers that suckers, yo, the motherfuckers are harassable. For I be speaking from my parables and carry you beyond. The mic's either a magic wand, or it gets tragic like the havoc of a nuclear bomb. Then I grab your palm, no pulse, you're gone. And if you thought we lose our niche in this rap shit, you way wrong. I stay up, I stay on, shine bright like neon. Your song's pathetic, synthetic like rayon. Fat beats they play on, one dope rhymes put me on. Word is born. You know my steez.
Oh boy, Chad. It's been a while, hasn't it? I don't know what happened. I got busy. Real life got in the way. Had a great time. Went to Cali Roots. Munched on some mushrooms. Watched a dude talk to another person through a finger puppet. It was a good time. I blew some bubbles. Let's see here. What else did I do? I had a friend get married. It's really important and fun to be a part of, but I think it's time where I sit down, get back to a little business, if I will, and enjoy laughing at retards on the internet once again, because that's what we do here on the channel. It's great, yeah. I'll know what's wrong, Andrew Tech. 54 months, I mean, what is it, 50 months ago where I beat up a green screen, right? I really fucking lost that fucking thing. That's why we don't use the green screen anymore. And I just wanted to talk about something. There was something last night that's been happening recently. And over and over and over again. You saw it during the marathon. You saw it, here and there if he wasn't getting money for a couple days in a row. And we're talking about crash outs. Because that's kind of this year's theme for Dark Side, Phil, I would say. It's just, this is the year of crash outs. I don't know how else to explain it. We already crashed through Kino Casino. We ran through all their little viewers. We came back. We pretended like we were the King Snake. And we staked everybody. And it was all some big fucking work. I don't know. Because now we're in June. We're throwing shit at football. And nothing's sticking. You get Anon showing up to save the streams. You get, I don't know, Thomas. What happened to that guy? He dropped his 1600 plus. Hit me with the little curtsy on Twitter and disappeared into the ether. Oh, maybe that's all he wanted to do. But that 1600 plus disappeared. That's just a gin hold memory now. Now we're at this spot where he's playing Minecraft once a week. We're playing Blueprints 1 day stream a month. Because somehow it keeps not dying. Just like Phil's career. And everybody can complain about it here or there. And everybody can be like, oh, he's so successful. I don't even know what the fuck that means anymore. This guy's viewership is down. This guy is streaming an audience full of trolls. He's his hourly rate that he's pulling off from Kick is like $8 an hour. If he's lucky, I'm surprised they're not going to boot him from the partnership program anytime soon. Because really, he's not worth the time or the effort. Even if you like laughing at Volkhouse. And I get it, but it's beside the point. I got an hour. Because I was in a secret Discord last night, right? We got those over here at Tractorland. And that's the thing. I watched this stream last night. And it was just a haze of begging and just insane mental just lapses. And just, I don't even know what to tell you anymore. I really don't. But it has it all. It really does. And we're going to discuss some things and talk about it and pick it apart a little bit because I got that kind of autism in that kind of time today. So let's get started here. Big ups to Start Hogan because, we cite our sources here for the clip. I appreciate the supercut. And it's pretty bad.
Cedar River Smokehouse Barbecue. I wonder, let me see.
Oh, no, you can't have barbecue, dude. You're going to get gout. Yeah, gout. Or as you call it, you're a crystal buildup in my blood?
Yeah, they actually do have a menu, an online menu, looks like.
Oh. We saw that menu today, and it's definitely something. Like $51 for a 2-meat plate.
See, here's the only problem with a place like this. Okay,
he's gonna DoorDash it, so add some more money on top of that shit.
First of all, let me see if they even do delivery.
Shit's
That's
rough,
number
man.
one.
Shit's rough.
Yeah,
we have to do delivery. We have to. Can't drive anymore. Remember, that's the troll meme. He doesn't drive. Well, the problem is he doesn't drive without his glasses. That's it. It's rough.
The prices are insane.
What does he mean prices are insane? Hey, big ups, Jordan. I see you over there with that 2-piece. Appreciate it.
Like,
begging is a
seriously.
Business? He's in a
For
cloud
a
trap?
barbecue chicken sandwich, which is just slow cooker chicken.
It's been a long drive for
Okay,
cloud, then.
barbecue flavored with fries, $18 for one sandwich and fries, not even a drink. The brisket sandwich is $24.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, oh my God.
This
So the
guy's
problem
cool.
there is, how would I honestly
Equate to
do a good DSP tries it where I show
each time
you
eat Skoyslaw.
a variety of
It's
foods when
amazing.
I would have to spend like $90.
Like the
You
newest
know what
one?
I mean? Like,
Because pause it here. So let's set some context because DSP loves context, right? He loves it. So we just hit 20 goals after our prestige, as he likes to call it, of 100. So we forced it with some weird kind of moves, but hey, we got there. I think a dent added an extra zero in a super chat, which he normally does $15 to $20 pounds. Maybe he added an extra zero. DSP did some forbidden math. And yeah, I just don't know. It's fucking odd, man. He made his money. He ate his pizza. It was very authentic Italian-based pizza, I guess, but the garlic bread was $10. And I ain't picking up garlic bread for $10, man. But Piggy sees it all as a business expense, and a good friend, Dogman, likes to send some horrific screenshots. So bless him and his love of watching Phil eat. It's just like watching a horror movie. It's pretty gross. Yeah, so he made his money on the day stream. By hook or by crook, as he says. So he should be happy today. He should be happy on this stream. It's something, but we'll get there.
2-meat platter, just 2 meats with
And just
coleslaw.
thank you for the
and maybe even not even
Swedish kroner.
okay, it's 2 meats and 2
currencies.
sides. $43.
Are you using a VPN?
Holy shit. $43?
Dude,
Like, some of the stuff looks amazing. There's a platter,
$43?
3 pork
Dude,
ribs,
you
brisket, a
spend that
quarter of
in
a chicken,
in a J
chopped
on a
pork,
couple
and
of
2
Hogan
sides.
bowls. What are you fucking talking
$53.
about, bro?
I mean, but then it's $53 for my meal. Quite frankly, I shouldn't even be eating this stuff. That's kind of the problem too. Like look at what we had today. Today with the pizzas, right? So one pizza had chicken, sausage, and a bunch of veggies and cheese. That's fine. The other pizza had a little bit of Canadian bacon. That's okay. But this is literally a
cannibalism.
bunch of heavy red meat that I'm not supposed to eat.
It's
The
Connecticut
pork
bacon.
ribs and the brisket and chopped pork. All three things I'm not supposed to have. You see?
Oh, okay. Well, then why is this an option?
It's a possibility. It's something to look at.
Why are we making
It's
it
not.
an option?
I don't want to shoot it down
If we
because it
don't
is
wanna
something
get a
different
attack,
for sure. I've never
take
had
your pregnancy
real
on.
barbecue. I had that shitty.
But-
What was it? The Famous Dave's.
There
By
we
the
go.
way, Famous Dave's went out of business. Yeah, the Famous Dave's that I ordered and was terrible on DSP Tries It. It was all dried out shit. They literally went out of business and are closed.
Like that restaurant, or like
So,
the entire.
Maybe this looks like it's good
franchise?
barbecue. Like they actually are doing a good job with the barbecue. So we'll look at it.
Dude, just
We'll
get the
look at it
brisket.
and consider it. Tomorrow, that's
If
what we'll
the
do on the
barbecue
podcast.
place
It'll be a
fucks
fun
up brisket,
podcast
don't eat there again.
looking at these options for DSP Tries It, and also we'll do the Donkey Kong Bonanza thing. It'll be a good loaded show.
Don't-
We'll have a lot to talk about.
You
Okay,
can't fuck up brisket, man.
very good.
This is a lot of Phil's stream, by the way. It's
I got
just like
a
dead air on the
$1.32
podcast.
tip. Any chance we could do cologne reviews as the next reward?
Oh no,
No, I already told you. I explained this to you again and again.
dude!
I came up with this idea. I honestly didn't even flush it out too much yet. But the idea
Stop. First thing, P-Wop, if you're out there, man, he said flush it out, and it's flesh it out. He's a fucking tard. I want to back this up just a touch here, because he gets real mad about this shit. And the problem is listen to him. He's going to tell you it's my idea. I thought of this. This was my creation, my baby, and you killed it in front of me. That's how he feels about this. This is his actual plan. This is like Rich saying he's going to pay the bills with ASMR. It ain't happening. It ain't happening, dog. It doesn't work. Like, what are we doing here? No? This ain't smell-o-vision, and I'm glad about that. I bet I can smell your wife's fupa from here. Like, downstairs, through the closed doors, everything. I bet it reeks like fucking dumpster trash water. Oh, don't make fun of my wife. She's fat. I don't care. She's part of the content. Welcome to the game. This is where it's at. He coming over here and he's gin-brained up and he's like, "Well, I don't. Do you like me? Do you like me still? You like my ideas for money?" That's all it boils down to. Is he doesn't have a clue. He wants to do something other than get gout. So he might as well try to spray some cologne on himself and pretend he knows what he's talking about. Like anything else in his life. He could do the review, whatever. He could order some bullshit as seen on TV, from Amazon and review it. DSP unbox it. Do whatever. It don't matter. He's hurt. He has no ideas. He's out of gas. He's scrambling for anything that works right now. You see his fucking schedule? You see this dog shit? Like tonight? Mario Kart. You know what he's doing? Playing Knockout. You know what he's not doing? Drinking and driving with his wheel. Those truck streams are the only thing pulling in viewers. Only thing that eclipses anything close to 300 views. It is dog shit right now. On a mule shit too? Nope. Ain't working. Lines of P? It's okay, but some non guy has to save it every time. I don't know where we're going for it. Yeah, he even had his little stain on his cologne. Sure. Oh, it's not grease. It's cologne. I sprayed some on me because my office smells bad. Bro, clean your office. Scrub your body a little bit here or there. Maybe open a window. No, maybe dirty tractors might come in. Who knows? But he is mad still about this clone idea being shot the fuck down.
I got a $1.32 tip.
He's insulted.
Any chance we could do cologne reviews as the next reward? No. No, I already told you. I explained this to you again and again. I came up with this idea. I honestly didn't even flush it out too much yet.
Okay.
But the idea was
my idea.
that I was going to start reviewing colognes. What I would do is get one, present you with the bottle, the presentation, tell you the price point, tell you what it smells like, tell you what it smells like on me, and then tell you my experience with how long it lasts or whatever, and give you like an overall review. It would probably take like 15 minutes plus to fully review a cologne. Okay.
Jesus.
Now, I thought that would be a good idea. Not to say that that was the whole idea or that it wouldn't change over time. But the moment I presented the idea on stream, everyone just laughed and said, oh, it's the worst idea you've ever had. So fine, then we're not doing it. I don't care. I really don't care if after the fact people are like, oh, we take it back. We didn't mean it. No, I don't give a shit. If you wanted to be nasty to me and you wanted to be disrespectful to me because I had a different idea,
they're giving you the
all right,
truth.
and you just immediately wanted to make fun of me and shoot it down and say it was bad, then I'm literally never doing it under any circumstance. Now you will not get it. Because here's what I think happened.
Nice power tip.
Some people genuinely thought the idea would be all right just to try once, give it a shot.
Who, your
But
cult
of
members?
course, the shitheads out there are like, well, this is going to be the worst thing ever. So they told me so and said a horrible idea, and they all made fun of me. But then they expected me to still do it. Like, well, we want you to still do it anyway so that we can make fun of it. No.
It's stupid.
No, you fucking idiots. You're the reason it's never going to happen because you're that fucking stupid.
Bald or Canadian,
if you had just
please?
shut the fuck up and said, okay, yeah, do it, then I would have tried it.
Shameful.
And it might have failed. But now I'm just not going to do it, and I'm going to torture you. I'm literally going to torture you as you think every day that you could have made fun of this, and now you never can because you're so fucking dumb.
Take a sip, you sleazy asshole. Like, what happened? Who hurt you? Trolls run your fucking life, bro. The thing is about being a content creator, your audience will decide what they want to watch. They will be there for whatever you present if they enjoy your personality. The thing is he has a personality of a wet fart. It's bad. He stinks at this shit. He sounds rough all the time. And you just don't want no part of it. Like, majority of detractors these days that I know don't watch his gameplay. They don't do it. They don't do it. They don't want to watch that shit. I don't want to see him play the fucking games I like terribly. He's bad. Do you know who watches that shit? People around the world apparently now on TikTok and shit. Look around. It's out there, dude. Facebook memes have passed around that Doom clip. Shit hurts him to the core. His little bitch ego can't take that shit. Just like it can't take the criticism of him having a poor idea. I just don't get it. He just then goes with this nervous laugh because he knows he's a dumb fuck here. He's being a fucking dickweed about what people want. It's really not that hard to do as a content creator. Like, the nice thing is you have the freedom to do whatever you want. But, if you're capturing more people in with a certain kind of honey, don't you want to keep pushing out? Do we need to do a sandwich shop analogy for you, Phil?
Okay. Yes, it is the win I think it is. It absolutely is the win that I think it is. Because the moment that people keep bringing it up, I get to laugh at how stupid you actually are. That because you opened your big fucking dumb bowels before you thought for 1 second first, you actually shut down the thing that you wanted. Get it? You're that dumb.
Hey, Dogman, I know you're in the chat. Derek, Boomland, my friend. Did you and I get what we wanted when we're getting drinking nights and wheel time? Did you and I get what we wanted when he's going to do this taxi game tomorrow? No, we didn't actually. We actually have to deal with we wanted actual racing sim. This guy's doing Barcelona taxi fares. But the thing is like the trolls are able to push a narrative if they want. They can slide him whichever way. The real play is where the money is. Money beats almost everything. Everything but his fucking ego. Ego wins here. That's just it. Period. It's built into whatever you want to call this pride. Even though I don't personally think he has pride in anything, he just has pride in having an ego, I guess. And he's just completely unhinged, telling us that it's a win because he gets to laugh at us for making fun of him for having a shit idea. What world does that make fucking sense? Like, you keep thinking about it, you're just gonna have to ban yourself.
Every moment, I want you to look in the fucking mirror and say, wow, I'm a dumb fuck because I told DSP that was a bad idea and it would have been comedy gold.
It wouldn't have been. You would have took it too fucking seriously.
Your mom's feeling much better. I'm very glad to hear that, Captain. I hope that you guys get well soon. Seriously.
Get well soon card.
So guys, thank you for all the support earlier today.
Prayer hands.
Now,
Thank you.
we're working towards 30 goals. And as we said, the 3 possibilities we're thinking of right now would be a local barbecue joint, the Fantastic Four pizza from Little Caesars, or the new Takis menu coming to Wendy's. Okay, all 3 very different options, obviously. I'd like to hear your opinions on that. We'll talk about it more in depth tomorrow. But let's tonight have a great time with Minecraft, and let's hit the goals, right? Let's hit some goals tonight. Let's get to the next goal.
Some goals.
Start working towards 30.
Some goals.
Let's do it. Let's get set up.
Tonight's goal. Some.
And let's chill in a couple hours in Minecraft tonight.
What's up, Hanger 18? All's good, man. I'm just trying to get back into a groove here. Got some time.
Jason,
to get
thanks
back
for
to
the super chat. However, it is not your place to criticize either viewer count on the stream nor the level of support that's being given. That's up to me and my prerogative, not yours.
All right, let's read the retard super chat, because if you give money to DSP in any way, shape, or form, at least, you know, in this form, like donation-wise, where you have to click a button to give him money, you're a retard. Jason White for $5 retarded dollars goes, just trying to help out because it seems like support is low tonight. Your viewer count is very low as well. We need more people to contribute. Okay, thanks for the 5-piece, my guy.
So thanks for the super chat, but don't bring it up and, you know, basically stay in your lane because it is disrespectful to try to step on someone's toes, especially a streamer, and try to speak up for them. It's not your job.
Dude, told me that in DMs and it was funny. Slow your roll. But it just sounded like, stay in your lane.
All right, cool.
He's just trying to, like, lend a hand.
No mercy. I'm actually not negative about everything. It's just that people like to be negative towards me, so I respond appropriately. If people are very positive towards me, you'll find me a very positive person. You really will.
If people make,
I'm just here to have fun and chill with you guys in Minecraft. That's what I'm here for tonight. You know, but you notice people are bringing up negative thing, negative thing, negative thing. It ain't me. That's the audience. The stream goes where the audience wants to go with discussion, you know. Okay.
Let's continue.
All right, we're ready to start. Here we go. Let's start. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Minecraft Chill Nights here on DSP Gaming. It is time for our Chill Minecraft stream of the week. If I won't review cologne, will I review undershirts that are longer than my button-up shirts? Yes. I'll have an entire show based around undershirts that are longer than overshirts.
He hates
It's going to be a really groundbreaking show. No one's ever dared to do something like that
all the fucking time. It's fucking terrible.
Okay. Very nice. Thank you for the tip. Appreciate that. All right. Now we're up to what? 26?
Sweet.
29. Thank you guys. $29 of support and climbing. Thank you so much for the head start here. Can we get some more? Because we have been very slow on the kick side with support this week so far. It would be great to get some great sub support tonight for Minecraft Chill.
All right.
So now the question you're all
for a long
waiting for the answer for. Actually, no. I know Darkside dabbing it. So here's the deal. Darkside dabbing asked me a question. Darkside dabbing asked me, do I think that he is a troll? Or do I still think that he is a troll? But the only way to answer that question is to explain the situation, because most of you have no idea who Darkside dabbing is, nor would you understand why he would even ask me that question. Okay? So allow me to explain.
So Inquisition time.
As you all know, last year, I did a big crossover thing with the Kino Casino. We went on each other's content several times. We did some crossover gameplay a couple of times.
It was pathetic. It sucked.
We talked about each other on each side in a very positive manner. Now, overall, we all kind of knew what was really going on. I don't think that either side actually really liked the other side that much. Okay? But we realized that doing this crossover event was profitable. It was something different, right? Normally, I wouldn't work with people who would be considered my detractors.
Also, side note, that Eva Cowboy fan, that's not Derek. No, Steve, no. I don't know if the Percocets, man. It's not, man. It's not Derek. It's a different person. There are kick logs for it, man. You can go way back, check the other logs for it. He's been around for a bit, but still, either way, weirdo. DSP attracts weirdos. Weirdos, sad, lonely individuals, very sad people who just are just sad, man. And it's just fucked. Okay, let's get back to this retcon.
Normally, they wouldn't work with people who they would consider lolcows to make fun of, even though they're lolcows themselves and they know that, right? So during this arc of, what was it, like 8 months, okay, that I was working with them and doing stuff with them, a lot of their viewership came over and started watching me in a very positive light, you know, because the casino was always talking positively about me. It meant that their viewers thought of me in a positive way, and I think some of the viewers got the joke and some didn't. But either way, a lot of people came over and started watching my stuff. And then I started streaming on Kick back in, what was it, October? And, you know, when I started streaming on Kick, I didn't know how it was going to go. I was co-streaming. It was the first time I had ever done that. And there's tech stuff to do and things I had to work out and stuff like that, right? And so, basically, I enjoyed streaming on Kick because it wasn't really much extra work. I just had to read 2 chats at the same time. However, I definitely needed people to help me moderate on Kick, because Kick is like the Wild West, right? I didn't have stuff set up for moderation or anything. I didn't really want to have too many bots running in the chat to make it too overly moderated. I wanted people to feel like they could say more. Maybe this, like, Kick is the risque place to watch me stream, where you can say and do things you couldn't really do on YouTube.
No, that's not how this works. Your chats are snort Korea. You don't allow people to interact with you in a negative light. Period. People are banned for just posting something memes or doing something to you, and you cry about it and leave in a tizzy. Kick is an end to a means. It's a backup plan, much like KO Gaming is, in case if he ever gets demonetized again on his main channel. It's rough. It's rough. Bob Dobbs, I say the same thing, man. I can't believe I still watch this shit. But hey, man, it's my jam. It's like watching your favorite soap opera for years, and you're just like, can this train wreck end? Can, like, the one character that I don't like die? And, you know, we can just move on. It just doesn't happen, because it's just like, it was just a coma. And it's back to the same loop. And it's back to the same shit. That's a beautiful thing. That's the fun thing. No, I don't like duty. I'm gonna make that very fucking clear. Delicious. Thank you. But still, Kick was for money grab. He saw an opportunity to gain an income somehow, force himself over on a platform, get a backup plan. There's various different avenues and things that he was hoping for this Kick move. It's really hard to move your audience from one platform to another. It's really hard to lost your momentum and come back. Things like that will hurt your fan base and viewer base, but hey, people will come back. People will see that you're doing stuff. You just have to be consistent about it. And the problem is that he's doing this shit for money, nothing else. And I get it. If you're streaming right now and you're doing something like this, you should be looking into multi-streaming. I'm looking into multi-streaming. It's the route. It's the way to go. I don't think I'm going to be like Ghost Politics and have like 6 different streams running. But hey, man, that guy makes some cash. Count up that shit. That's the thing is, there's so many different avenues for you to try something different in streaming and do something different. You just have to be creative and not be afraid to take risks. And most importantly, be your fucking self. It's very important here. And be protective of your creations too. You're an artist in this stuff. It's like anybody. You got to be protective of your craft, but you also have to respect it. And if you don't respect the game, it's going to chew you up and spit you out. That's just facts.
That's how we treated it. And while that was happening, a whole bunch of people who were fans of Kino Casino became moderators. They all volunteered to be moderators for me during that time period. Okay?
So you appointed them. That's your fault.
This entire time that this was going down, I always knew from day one I was not going to be cool with Kino Casino. I didn't know if it was going to be me turning on them or them turning on me or a mutual thing. I just knew it wasn't going to last.
Temporary.
So I kind of knew I was working on bided time, but I wanted to make the best of it. All right. And I feel like I did. I feel like we did great content for the few months that we were doing shit together.
You know, sorry about pausing it so much, but do you know that meme out there where the clown's sitting there with the noose tied around his neck and he's pouring the water on the little tiny tree? That's what Phil's telling you is he did intentionally during the Keno Casino arc. He knew that that tree was going to grow and eventually his poor little clown ass was going to be hanging from it like a fucking wind chime. And he'd be squealing in the wind, hoping that somebody's going to come loose. He did it to himself. He's telling you right now. I don't even care if he says, oh, I got them all. You did this to yourself, and you're telling us that you did it to yourself. It's a fucking problem, bro.
It all worked out fine. They've gotten what they wanted out of it, right? They've now done 1 million specials on me. They had guests. They made tons of money as a result. I got what I wanted out of it. I made a ton of money. I'm actually doing much better now than I was before I ever worked with them. I mean, just take a look at my setup and everything, right? It was basically all a means to an end, and I think both sides have come out on top since then. So, honestly, it's all good. I really don't give two shits. I know they'll continue to talk shit about me forever. As you know, I don't really give a shit. I have 1 million other people who talk shit about me every day. It certainly won't be the worst one, so I don't really care. And to me, it's all water under the bridge. All right?
No, it's not, dude.
However,
it's not.
When there was
it's
the falling out,
waterboarding is what it is.
Okay? And basically, it all came to an end. I didn't know what was going to happen with these people now who were on my Kick chat every day, some of the moderators now, who were actually big-time fans of the casino. Like, for example, I know for a fact Darkside Dabbing, it's not his real name, all right? He's a fan of the casino. He ended up watching me and wanting to moderate for me because he wanted to kind of help out with all of that, okay? Now,
what a nice guy.
What ended up happening was, initially, when there was the falling out, what was it, a little over 2 months ago, something like that, the casino did like a whole week, 2 weeks of content based around me on and off. They had guests on and everything. And basically what happened was, there was a few nights where things got really out of hand, where the viewers from there would come over here to the chat and go crazy, and the chat would be all negativity and stuff like that. So I knew that was going to happen as a result. I always knew it, but I also knew that it would die down and it would end, which it has, right? But what ended up happening was, initially, that first night, I remember it was a Friday night. Here I am, I was trying to play fighting games. I was trying to play retro fighting games.
And suck at them.
Against really good players from my past. You know, people who, back in the day, I played Street Fighter with in real life in arcades and tournaments. So it's really tough. I can't be moderating chat, all right, when I'm actually playing Street Fighter. There's no way. So this night, I don't know if it actually was Keno Casino or if it was just the viewers or whatever. A whole bunch of people came into the chat and just started trolling, hardcore trolling. This wasn't like a couple people. This was like 50 to 100 people came in out of nowhere, spamming the chat with toxic stuff. Okay, cool. So obviously, I can't allow that to happen. We got to try to moderate it, right? Now, here's the weird thing. I had moderators that night. 100%. I had moderators that night sitting in chat, and then all of a sudden, as if on cue, when these raiders came in to make the chat toxic, all the moderators disappeared.
Oh. Really?
Where did they go? Where are they?
Is it their job?
And then after like a half an hour of it happening, they all left, and then the moderators returned. Then all of a sudden, they came back in, and the moderators disappeared again. I think you see the pattern here. This was a orchestrated thing, a calculated thing, where the casino wanted to, or the fans of the casino, I can't 100% blame them because I don't know. I'm not watching their content. I'm doing my own stream, right? This was all meant purposefully to try to make my stream suffer that night. Let's troll Phil tonight. Let's make him be pissed off tonight when he's trying to play fighting games. Let's distract him, and let's just fuck his stream up, right? So Darkside Dabbing, you were one of the moderators here that night. All right? So let me ask, since we're fishing, let me ask Darkside Dabbing a series of questions. All right? He's here. Question number 1 to Darkside Dabbing. Are you not a big fan of Keno Casino who then started attending my streams and wanted to moderate as a result of that collaboration? Is that a fair statement to make? You're not just someone who just showed up randomly. You actually were a fan of them, and then you became a fan of me. Is that a correct statement?
Damn, grilling, man.
Let's see.
While he pitches in Minecraft. Because it gives them free experience and rare items, as you put it. But most importantly, name tags for
You can tag me in the
$20.
chat
You
to
can name
answer, so I know
something
that you're
in
speaking to
Minecraft.
me.
So it's got to get name
And
tags.
I don't mean
'cause
real fan. I mean that
can't
you were
put in a
watching the
mod to make
content,
them.
you volunteered
I
to
guess.
moderate. It wasn't like you were just someone off the street who ran into
Actually,
me randomly
no.
online and said,
I
"Oh,
didn't
I
know
like Phil."
about
It's
casino.
because of the casino collaboration. Correct? Is that a correct statement? He says, I got a pair of boots. He says that he didn't know about the casino until I collabed with them. I came to your kick from YouTube, but when you guys collabed, I did check out their content. Well, I didn't know that. I've been told otherwise. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
And you didn't.
I've been told otherwise.
You didn't check that.
Okay.
You didn't
So
get a
just so you know,
receipt?
the actions that I took that
copies?
night
You
were
didn't-
direct result of evidence presented to me, not just me acting harshly or because I was angry,
But you
but because
didn't
people,
put TV farms?
contacted me and said, "Hey,
Who
look,
he
this is
streamed?
going on,
Did he
and
tell you?
here's what's happening."
Who told you the
And,
fake
this
information?
guy, it's not just you, it's others as well. All right. But that basically, what was shown to me is that most of the mods at that time that I had on the channel were casino fans, and now they were going to start acting badly against me because the casino collab had broken off.
Okay,
and
then
it had broken off
unmod
badly,
them
right?
and deal with them
And
appropriately.
Because of that, now there's going to be, "Oh, I'm here to mod," and then you just sit back and don't do nothing, right? "Oh, I'm
you
not
could be
here." What are you
like
talking
Subway
about?
and
You
just
know?
hide
Kinda
their
like leaning
lives,
back in
right?
the lawn chair and saying, "I'm not going to take any action when there's a fight going on in the street," or something like that, right? By the way, I just got Smite 4 and Piercing 3. So that might be a really good book for a weapon, right?
Oh, big up
I
Sanders
think.
Pack.
Shit.
Thank
Oh, no, I
you
got
for
the
the-
fish. Okay. So anyway,
Kroner
what
again,
I saw
200
happening
this
that
time.
night literally was
Contribution for the next proper versus
dark
green
side
screen
dabbing,
fight.
and not
It's
just
never
dark
happened.
side dabbing,
But
but a
it's been
couple
dead.
other moderators were
we'll
not
lose it.
moderating. They were
People
in the
need to
chat.
know
You
that.
could
They-
see them
they
there.
know it's there.
But then they
They're
would
not
sit
gonna
back
take
and do nothing when all these trolls, I mean, we're not talking it was easily missable. We're talking 50 to 100 assholes were coming into the chat spamming.
But what
Okay?
can you do?
So that day a bunch of people got
What can you do for
demodded or
something like
banned.
that? Where this-
I had to look for a
the
couple new
stream
mods,
picks
which I
up
did
at
get in
speed.
there. And essentially, that's what happened that night. Okay? So Darkside Dabbing is responding. He says, "While I was modding for you, I was watching blank content." I don't know what that means, because block. That is
Kino.
true. I don't feel I ever went out of my way to
Because
deliberately
you
hurt you
blocked
on
the
behalf
word
of
Kino
trolling
now,
for Kino. That doesn't do
thin-skinned
much for me.
bitch.
Well, I'm not saying you trolled me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you were a moderator for me, and you actively chose not to mod when you knew that moderation action needed to
Again,
take place.
moderating
That's
for
an
you is
act
not
of
a job.
protest, is what it is. You're basically saying, "Oh, well,
Jamie,
fuck
for-
Phil, because he
for
screwed
you
the
is not
casino, or
it's not like a job
he
or
treated
anything.
them badly, so I'm going to fuck him over by not moderating now." Okay? So I hope you understand that's the perspective I had. That's
You
the evidence that
protested
was
your
presented
position
to me,
as a
because I'm going
mod.
to tell you right
Okay.
now, conversations were shown
Oh, get called out.
of certain people, including my moderation staff, that were talking about this and
cares?
everything. So I know all about it. All right? I know all about it. You pretend as much as you want. I know all about it. Okay? So we all put up fronts and put on masks and lie publicly. I know the real story about what
We
really
all
happened
do
that
it?
night. Okay? Fair enough?
Come on.
All right, now. Do I actually think that Darkside Dabbing is a troll? No, I don't. Not at all. I think that Darkside Dabbing is a fan of Kino Casino who does like to laugh at me, but at the same time doesn't harbor any ill will towards me. I don't think that Darkside Dabbing wants to see my business fail. I don't think that Darkside Dabbing wants my family
It's
to be
already
hurt.
failing.
You know what I mean? Now, if I do
Your
something
wife's weight
stupid,
is
he wants to
hurting her.
laugh at me and make fun of me just like everybody
Especially
else.
her knees.
Okay? And here's the truth. I don't mind that at all. I put myself on the internet publicly every single day. That's my choice. Okay? So if people watch me and publicly make fun of me or whatever, that's because I put myself on the internet to be a subject of ridicule, right? That's all well and good. Okay?
No,
but the
you
truth
ain't.
is that there are people who actively are out there right now who are seeking to harm me, my business, my family, my reputation, all of that stuff. Okay? So for me, I can't.
You do plenty of harm yourself in that department, Phil. That's not obfuscated at all, man. Like, you hurt yourself more than any of us could dream of doing. Except for maybe Tevin. Tevin hurt him. Tevin hurt him so much. It hurts. NWO News, thank you for the 2-piece. I appreciate that. I love how DSP is always drama-free and meaningful. That's right. And he's happier now since he's married to Kat. Remember how mad he was before? Poor only Chuck, what's up? Thank you for the 5-piece, my guy. Man, I wish we were getting another Discord leak. The amount of unmined gold is insane. Oh, I'm sure eventually it's going to happen. Somebody will leak a Discord to somebody. Sadly, probably won't get verified. But whatever, it is what it is, and you'll get to laugh at a whole bunch of silly shit where TSP treats his fans and close inner circle people like a cult.
Have people who are like towing the line of, oh, if I feel like moderating tonight and helping, I will.
It's
Because
not
I'm
a
in a
job.
bad mood now because
You
Phil,
fucking retard.
you know, said something or did something,
You
so I'm not
don't
going
pay
to.
these
So I
people
can't have
to do
mods like
this.
that. You understand? There's
You
people
don't?
who modded for me who I trusted and kind of betrayed that trust, and
That's
I
a
can't have them
problem.
mod again. So with a guy like Darkside Dabbit, I don't mind him being in chat. He's welcome here.
Sure.
I'm also aware that a lot of the times he's referencing detractor memes. Why? Because I know he watches detractor content, and I know he watches the casino. I don't care.
Everybody watches Detractor content.
I don't give a shit. I really don't. Watch what you want. As long as you don't take that toxicity into my content, then I don't give a shit. Okay?
But
I just
you
hope that
do
that
care.
air is
You
clear.
have a real big
I
problem,
am
though.
not
I
here.
see
I'm a
coming and
creator.
talking to
I'm a
me.
streamer. I'm not here to police you in your life. If you like
Even if
the
the
casino,
talk
if
ain't
you
going
like my detractors, whatever, go watch them. I don't give a shit. Just
You
don't
do
bring that to
care.
my streams. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring that baggage.
But it's
Bane of
going to come.
Arthropods 4 book,
They're
okay?
going to say things and their chatters watching.
So as long as you don't, you're welcome.
come back and ask
And
questions.
I'm aware there's a lot of people that they sit here, they reference the detractor memes, and they do all that stuff. Whatever.
Don't
As
you?
long as, again, as long as you're not
Reference them,
inundating the
Mr.
chat, if
Banana
you're
Sauce?
making it, as long as you're being a part of the fun, and you're not making it so that people who don't want to participate in that now don't feel welcome, or like it's a good old boys club where only people who make fun of Phil are welcome here. You know what I'm saying? That's not allowed. I want everyone to come here and feel like they can hang out and chill with me and have a good time with my content. That's the purpose. Like right
Well, that's
now,
how you
in
get
our
all these
real
weirdos
world,
in.
we've got
You
some
don't care.
serious crap going on. We've got stuff across the globe that's breaking out.
PSP politics is dead. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about, man. You'll stream if a fucking big ass bomb hits Seattle, blows everything up. You'll still be there. I know you would be, Pig Rich, showing up on stream with a half wall, being like having cats stand in front of the sun to block you, so you can at least have some glare-free screen time. Like, what are we getting on about here? It makes no sense. Oh, I'm cool with it. If you have the fun memes and we get along and we're happy, I'm not hurt. But what's fun to you, Phil, is not fun for others. My fun for this is that I can just have fun with some people, laugh at dumb shit on the internet, and move about my day freely. That's it. It's a fun hobby. It's enjoyable. I've met some fun people. I've done some cool travel shit. You know, there's plenty of neat things out there you could do. But Bill, why are we here? Why are we complaining about this? Again, who hurt you in between these streams? What happened? I need to know, because I know it's going to get worse from here. I just know it's going to get so much worse from here.
Protests and military actions. People that come to the DSP gaming stream, they want to unwind and not to be stressed out. And if they're coming here to unwind and stress out, and the entire chat is a bunch of people
put
just talking
a
shit about me,
timer on
they can't do that.
for a minute.
They're like, oh man, now I'm stressed
Trying
out
to
again. I'm
bait
equally stressed out. I just
contributions from
wanted to
your
hang out with
audience.
Phil,
How is
and now we
that
can't even have a good time because of
How
that.
is that?
You understand?
a good time?
So
How is
I don't
that
care what
fun?
you watch. I don't
piece of
care who you
shit?
like. Just please don't bring it to my
You
content.
do care.
You understand? That's it. So, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people think, oh, Phil categorizes everyone into the troll category. No, I don't. No. Trolls. In my opinion, there's two kinds of trolls. Real trolls. Number one, trolls are people who are malicious and want to hurt you just because they can. Okay? Not because it actively has,
doesn't
like,
sound
oh,
like a troll.
this is
I
something
know.
I'm doing to campaign to make someone get better or change their content or you know, be a better person. It's,
Well, the problem
I
is
just
you didn't
want
listen to those people who
elicit
wanted to
pain in
change.
someone and get away with it. That's a
No.
troll. Okay? Someone who just
No.
watches my stuff and makes fun, that's not even trolling in my opinion. I don't even think that, okay? Now the other kind of
Okay,
troll
you tell that to all
are
those people
professional.
on, posting up all those big fat memes. Excuse me?
The fuck?
Did he say professional? Like a professional troll? In that poll, by the way, 63% of you are disgusting, business style, professional style trolls. Ungrateful, disgusting people you are. It's just not okay anymore, man. Just what are you doing with your lives? Why can't you do something with your life that isn't this? It's terrible. That could apply to me? Oh no. I'm a C-list celebrity who makes a few shekels laughing at a dum-dum on the internet. Okay, let's try it.
How is this
Be
possible?
more professional while drinking a beer.
This has never happened before.
So we gotta stop fishing because we gotta fight spiders and zombies. That whole train of thought is just wrecked. Then I'm gonna come back and talk about trolls again.
Anyway, as I was saying,
It's a good thing.
oh, that's right, spiders can climb.
It's a real good thing because he needs this time to try to figure out what he's gonna say and how he's gonna talk about this shit.
Okay. As I was
To him,
saying,
this is important. You need to know.
hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Oh yeah, no.
The
Dying
other
on
kind of
stream.
trolls that are
If I
out
die
there.
on stream, I'm happy, man.
Oh,
be fine.
the rain ran
Heart
out.
attack,
Son of
maybe
a
an
bitch.
aneurysm
Okay.
while yelling
Now,
at Phil. That's right too.
the other situation, another spider.
Oh, you lost a minute? Bummer. This is just me.
This is what happened, sadly,
ranting.
when I tried to fish when it was already night. It was bound to happen. The creatures were already going to spawn. And that's what happened. They all spawned here, and now it's a big mess. All right, let's unload and see what I got. Ooh, I got some interesting stuff, actually.
By the way, this is
I
just
got
like
2 new enchantment
Minecraft.
books, so
right?
those are going to be good.
You remember the days?
Okay, now,
The rains come. He comes
The
running
other
down
kind
to the
of troll.
pier. He goes and fishes.
all right, that are out there are actually the professional trolls. What do I mean by that?
Yes,
These are
please
people
tell me.
who literally are trying to make a living, and in some cases do, by riding on my coattails in a very toxic way. They don't care what they say and do to get over. They don't care that they're outright lying and maliciously twisting things for drama purposes. It gets them clickbait views, so they don't give a shit. They'll say things like, Phil said that the CEO of a company should be thrown into the street and shot, when literally I never said that. Not once did those words come out of my mouth, but they'll actually say it in a video, publish it on YouTube,
And the words
and
like that
act
come
like
out of
that's
his
okay.
mouth, and then
It's
dude
not.
flips it. Cool.
That's actual
We-
slander,
we-
defamation, whatever you want to consider it. That I can take legal action against that person, sue them, win,
Do it.
have their channel taken down, and take all of the profits away from them that they made on their channel.
Do it.
Just on that one video is enough.
Also,
Okay?
the best.
But you guys know me. I'm not someone who's going to be taking legal action against anyone. I'm just a normal guy who plays games and has fun. All right, that's what it's all about for me.
This isn't fun. This has to be fun. Well, let him walk this out a little more, just because I need to know if he talks more about these professional trolls. Because there's only one professional troll in DSP Vortex that I know of. I'm sure you guys can figure out who the professional troll is, right? Right? Yeah, that's exactly right.
So I let it slide, and then people think that, because I'm a nice guy,
Huh?
because I don't take that action, because I don't want to cause a frivolous, endless loop of suing and nonsense, okay? That's going to be painful for everyone associated with YouTube in
You
general.
go to Discovery, you
Because
get
I don't
blown
want to
out,
do that.
everybody laugh at you.
All of a
Rand.
sudden, it's open season on Phil. So now we can say and do whatever we want. We can literally lie. We can take everything out of context. Here, let's take the one moment from Doom where Phil wasn't playing it like Doom because you're
we're
not
still
supposed
so
to.
sour about
'cause it's a
this.
barrel, a room full of explosive barrels, and say that's how he played the whole game and he sucks at
Oh.
Doom. Oh, let's take this out of context. Let's do that. And these people have not only made a ridiculous amount of money on my back, lying about me and saying these awful things, but also
Hold on, what
made
is that?
ridiculous. Take this out of context. Let's do that.
Okay.
And these people have
Oh,
not
these
only
people.
made a ridiculous amount of money
make
on
sure.
my back, lying about me and saying these awful things, but also they've gotten tons of internet clout, popularity, likes, clicks, retweets on all their content. Okay? It's
What kind of clout? Popularity is there from laughing at some short bus, Pollock, 43-year-old man-child who is a consistent victim who has to beg for dollars while sucking at playing video games for a living. There is no clout to this. There is no big, bucks, cool fucking dude stuff going on. Like, god damn. There's no clout in this game. Nobody wants to be. Well, most people don't want to be king retard of the DSP vortex because heavy is the crown and nobody cares to take it up because it doesn't mean shit. Like the fake ass crown DSP himself put on. Nobody give a fuck about that. Nobody gives a fuck about this. We're here to laugh at him. It is baseline. That's it, man. Like, if you're doing anything else with this, being creative, good for you. But if you expect to have, 1 million views on every tweet you have about Phil being a fucking retard, get out of the game. Stop. It's too much. It's too much, man. There ain't no cloud in this shit. There ain't nothing. At the end of the day, it's nothing. It's all just blood and ash, man. It all just disappears. It don't fucking matter. Like, really, at the base, like, if shit goes south and things disappear and Phil washes up, I'll fucking pick somebody else to laugh at. It's that easy. He strokes out on screen, finally, about drills his way out into downstairs hell. I'll deal with it. But he wants to project his life has meaning, that his legacy matters. He has purpose here on this planet to make meaningful and, lucrative content. But the problem is nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. You can go to some other community and be like, hey, I laugh at DSP. That's nice. Isn't that the guy who jerked off in front of children? I mean, look at any of those legacy posts. The ones making fun of him. The shit post 2049 and stuff, they're all the same thing where it's just like, isn't that the guy who jerked off? Isn't that the guy who jerked off? Isn't that the guy who jerked off? Yeah, that's the guy. Watching his YouTube. Because that's his legacy. No one respects him. No one cares about him. Except for people like me and people like you and his loyal viewers, pretty much. Because it's a weird thing on the internet. It's a strange thing that you're just sitting here, and if you're like me, you're like, how and why? And you're just scratching your head, and it's like looking at a black hole, and you're trying to figure out why gravity works. And you're just like, I don't know, man.
It's completely illegal. 100%. And it could be ended in a moment's notice, but I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not a frivolous lawsuit guy. I don't have the time and money to really be dealing with that. Okay? I just don't. I'd much rather sit here and make positive content for you guys. All right?
Maybe
so that's another kind of troll. So either someone who outright wants to hurt someone just because they can get away with it, and somehow they get some kind of feeling of confirmation of existence and positivity because they hurt someone and they got away with it, or someone who actually does it for personal financial gain, hoping to actually make a buck lying about someone. Those are trolls. That's who I consider my trolls. Not someone who watches Casino or someone else making fun of me and like, I don't care about that. Do it all day. I don't give a shit. I literally have not seen a single piece of Kino Casino or any detractor content in many, many months. I don't care. I don't pay any attention to it. It's only when you guys bring it up on my streams that I know anything about it whatsoever. It's the only time, literally.
That's a lie.
And even when people, hey, Phil, did you hear about this? I don't care. I don't want to know about it. I got my own shit, my own life I'm dealing with. I don't need to deal with their bullshit, what they're saying or doing. I don't care. Leave me alone. All right? And it's working. If you haven't noticed, take a look. Here we are. It's June of 2025. The arc is long gone, and I'm still doing good. I still got people coming, hanging out, engaging. I got people coming, supporting. We're hitting goals. Things are good right now. Better than before. Way better than ever. So I'm good. So you don't have to worry. Dark Side Dabbing and others who like to watch me, ironic watchers or whatever, I don't care. However, if you do come in here and you LARP, and what I mean by that is you're coming in here acting like you actually want to watch, but you're waiting there in the wings just so you can just all of a sudden say something fucked up and disgusting and insulting. You're a LARPer. And LARPer, you're not going to be here long. If I notice it, you're going to be out of here. Okay?
Right.
So just laying down the law.
We haven't even gotten to the secret.
Cool.
garbage. Chin 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 chin.
Dark Side Dabbing says, when I'm in the chat, I'm here for the chill vibes, whether ironically or not. You know, that's the thing. I get the feeling there are people who maybe don't necessarily, they're not in love with me and the things that I've done, but they still have a good time on the streams. They want to be part of something that's funny and entertaining. You get something out of it. Why else would you be here? Right? I'm okay with that. I don't have to be your favorite streamer. Really, I don't have to be. I'm cool with us just chilling, having interactive nights that are, you know, a good time for every once in a while.
Somebody in
so
his chat
this
had
Jason
like an OBS
guy
crash recently?
is continuously supporting me with super chats, and they're negative, so I'm just ignoring them, and I'm saying thanks. So thanks, Jason did a $5 super chat and a $2 super chat. Thanks, Jason.
For
really
being
appreciate
critical of me.
Alrighty then. That's
Thanks
7,
for the
so
money,
that's
dummy.
up to 36. Thank you for that.
Mm.
Got a few small tips here. Hopefully they're legit and not a bunch of trolls, but we'll find out.
Hey, there's some huge support over there on the kick side. It's moral.
Someone took me $2 and says, was the king snake thing not true? I have told you the truth about everything. Nothing has changed. Everyone who can't handle the truth has tried to spin a new narrative because they can't handle the fact that I was the smartest person in the entire situation the entire fucking time. I got exactly what I wanted out of it.
What do you get? A gaming soulmate. You got shit. You had to ban Derek. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking die. I got exactly what I want. That's what he tells himself every day in the mirror after drinking all that gin at night, pulling those Hogans before he crawls into his bed. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Please. Please. Oh, it's terrible.
I knew what was going to happen as a result. I knew it wouldn't affect me negatively. I didn't give a shit. And I played it perfectly.
No.
But you don't have to believe it. It's fine if you don't. It still doesn't change the fact that it happened and it was true. So go for it and believe whatever you want. Okay.
Oh, shit. Oh, I needed that one.
Ava Cowboy fan, thank you for the $1 tip.
Not Derek.
Yes, I did see your video, and I kind of understand the situation. I don't even understand what the bad thing about the situation was to begin with. It just seemed like a lot of people trying to get other people in trouble for drama purposes. And if you haven't noticed, I'm not really a drama guy, and I don't give a shit. I literally ignored it for many days, so I don't really care about the situation. I think we're...
I thought about this too, guys. That Ava isn't Derek, but the funny thing is, I was thinking about it, I was like, Derek's not in chat. I was like, where the fuck is Derek? And I remembered he had a straight line right to DSP's inbox somewhere, because remember, he made the tier makers for him. So somewhere along the lines, she's in DMs with DSP, probably on Twitter. So could you imagine DSP's Twitter inbox during a stream? And it's just Derek messages. Maybe a little porn link in there somewhere, because Derek forgot to switch the window. Oh no! I mean, that's what we're doing. Derek is sitting there messaging Bill. Yeah, he has to type it really quick on his phone. Maybe that's what he does during his bathroom breaks. He goes, yells at Derek, comes back.
Good.
Oh.
Someone sent me $2 says, hey, did any professional detractors give you a present for Father's Day? Of course not. I mean, God forbid.
Okay,
if I think of it this way, if I don't make content, they don't eat.
Who don't eat? Who don't eat? What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? And that's a nice job. Pop has a nice job with a wonderful family that is growing. I am a blue-collar scumbag who has a job that relies on the skill of labor. That's pretty fun. Hey, what does... Oh, shit. I think... Duty? Just... I don't know. He said he's retired, right? I don't know. He's mentioning, hey, man, if you don't like the content, you can just pay my bills for me. Is that what I heard like last week out of Dewey's fucking dumbass mouth? Like, bro, you should be paying people like me because we get this shit right. And people like us make it funny and entertaining. And all you do is fucking regurgitate filth for people to slop up. You are like the fucking nasty McDonald's down the fucking street. Nobody coming the fuck to you for respect. Nobody wants that shit. You don't got respect in the game. You know, that's his problem, man. Dude, you can have all the money and shit. Nobody cares about money here. Let's get this straight. Money, it's funny to laugh about. But most people here have it. They have jobs or they do stuff. You know, they get stuff here. They handle their own business. But if you make this kind of content your job, your 9 to 5, your career, there's something fucked up. I mean, this shit can go out in an instant on you. Disappear. Your viewer base falls off. Your fan base drops out. You dip out of the fucking algorithm. You know, shit like that fucking falls apart. You know, can people go back and where are you going to get the lore where Jamie Lee Curtis's dysfunctional daughter, quote unquote, was a Phil fan and got trolled for being a Phil fan? You ain't getting that shit from Duty. You don't know that shit. I don't even know how I can go and find that shit. That shit's out there, and this shit's buried deep within the fucking lore. And you can go find it from maybe Tevin, maybe GTG, you know, myself. There's a couple of old guard out there. Snort Brunel might remember. You can go find that shit. But the problem is that you can't bring substance to it. You know, you can bring somebody that lore, you can tell them all about the day, but if you can't back it up, and you can't explain why DSP does the weird, dumb shit he does, ain't nobody gonna respect you. Especially if you handle your business in a fucking retarded way.
No, really. If I don't make content, they don't eat. So I am their dad. I'm their provider. I am literally the provider for every professional detractor out there. I'm the only reason that there's food on their table on any given day. If I ceased to exist, so would they. But do I get anything? No. You should have sent me a Rolex. You should have got me a nice fucking sweater or something, you know? But no, I get nothing. These people are ungrateful little shits. Okay.
Did you send your dad a reply to the fish email, man? Like, did you even call your dad on Father's Day? I don't even know if he
I know. Ava Cowboy Fan is a case in point here. They tipped another buck, and they said that's basically what was happening to me. Yeah, so Ava Cowboy Fan, I guess, had been watching someone else who I guess at one point had made fun of me or was making fun of me.
Okay.
And someone caught them over there and was like, oh, see, Ava Cowboy Fan is your detractor, and blah, blah, blah. I'm not 5. I think I need to make this clear. I'm not a 5-year-old. I don't care about drama. I don't care about nonsense. I don't care about any of this. You can all be on each other's streams, arguing with each other, acting fools. I don't care. As long as you don't bring it to my stream, I don't give a shit. Okay? Cool.
That's really not how this works at all.
Beaver's brother did a $2 super chat. He says, problem is fans on Kick hate seeing support. No. I will say this. There are definitely, I call them the LARPers. Those are the people who they act like they're viewers and fans. They're not. They literally sit here just to make fun of me, and they hope that I fail.
That's like 90%
and when I succeed,
of
they
your
can't stand it. Case in point, earlier today, I was playing a new game, Onimusha 2 Remaster. We hit 2 support goals.
Prearranged.
Which basically leapfrogged us ahead, qualified, and we did DSP Tries It. Those people were fucking crying. And
I also would like to float out the Theo theory right now. That DSP does not fake tip himself as much as people think. I think he does have anonymous pig dum-dums who want to hide that they still cuck out for Phil here. But, that being said, you know, there's your shout out. You can bet dollars to donuts that he will fake a tip if he wants to change a narrative, to push a narrative, to make sure a game gets played. Say he starts something at night. Maybe he'll fake tip it to boost it for the morning for when the Euro fat retards show up to give him money for that same game. The only one, the Elden Ring game recently. You know, the Night Rain game. He did that. And people were like, "Oh, that's a fake tip. That's a fake tip." Well, yeah, it was because he wanted to bring that game as a successful playthrough to his European audience of fucking dumb fucks.
Seething and coping. And they were so upset that I got support on my first stream. They couldn't handle it. They started making fun of everyone who supported. They started making excuses for everything. It's like, no, don't you get it, dummies? If people didn't like me at all, they would not support.
A lot of people don't.
Get it? If I was the most hated person on the internet, I wouldn't get the levels of support that I get. I get it because people legit like me and see through the nonsense. Get it? So all of your hatred, all of your anger, your jealousy, your rage at me being successful, it's all a waste of your time.
Nobody's
you know what I'm saying?
mad.
Like,
this isn't success.
None of it makes any sense that you would even do it because I'm still
Phil's
here and I'm still successful in spite of you and all of your angst.
This isn't successful.
So those people, I know, they don't support me, and they basically just take up space. What they don't realize, don't tell them this. You ready for this? I got a little secret. I got a secret to tell everyone. All right, hold on.
Listen to your secret here.
Hold on one second. This is going to look weird because the lighting is off. All right, but I got a secret. You ready? So what is the best kept secret of me and the trolls that are on my Kick chat? Are you ready for this? Here's the best kept secret.
Tell us your secret.
I get paid for them to be there because I'm in the Kick Partner program. And I get paid for every moron who sits in that chat and trolls me.
Okay. It's honestly not that much. I think he barely pulls off $8 an hour. Kick hates it when he doesn't check the box. And he barely pulls maybe 50 to 70 dumb fucks watching him on Kick at a time. I think Kick is still the most entertaining part about Phil's streams currently, so big ups to you, Kick chat. All you little LARPers over there. All you little hidden trolls out there. I see you. I see you, but really it's not that big of an impact. Let's be honest. It's not that much. It just means that he can sit here and say to you, this is a real fucking job. I get paid by the hour, therefore it's my job. I don't do it very well. Sometimes I get penalized for not being on stream while live. That's not going to be talked about. Kick support sooner or later is going to fucking kick him out of this partnership program. And he'll cry about being a victim, and he'll tell us all the trolls did the video package treatment just like with Streamlabs and just like with Stream Elements, and it hurt his fucking reputation, and he can't be there anymore. Even though Kick support and Kick dude, Dimitri or whatever that dude's name is, shows up and actively tries to push Phil to the front page just to laugh at him. Like, let's be honest, this dude likes to laugh at Phil. I think a lot of Kick likes to laugh at Phil. In their high-ups. I think their main reason for keeping Phil on Kick is very, very simple. They want him, they want Phil to show up on Kick and gamble through stake. That's what they want. They want him to show up and spend money like a mad lunatic. It'd be like Boss Man Jack White. Oh, let's put it this way. Boss Man Jacks off. Okay? Because he's burning through Jack Raxer's money. And nobody's going to stop him. And if he hits that point, we're down bad. We're down bad, but honestly, bring him an audience. People will pay to watch him burn. Just like they do with Boss Man. Big ups the rats.
Don't tell anyone. Are you guys still LARPing? Are you guys still? They're still LARPing. People are actually complaining. I'm not kidding you. People are complaining again in the Kick chat. What a big coinky dink, right? That I just honestly talked about stuff with the audience. I opened up, I vented a little. We talked honestly about stuff. They don't like that because they can't believe that anything that I say that's not like toxic or stupid would ever be true. So the fact that I just gave an honest answer and Darkside Dabbing was happy with the answer, they don't. Oh no, they can't handle that. No, that. How could Phil have like a actually like well-tempered answer to anything? That's unacceptable.
Also, if he's asking for Kick support, why does he shit on Kick as a whole? If he's saying, "Hey man, I need a Kick sub, and I need your support, and I need to be able to be up on kick. Didn't he rely on these guys to build him up on that platform? And now he just shits on them. That's how much respect Phil has for anybody over there. His own audience. Majority of them are. Majority of them are from YouTube who show up and make a new account, and really that's what it is. And if you're having fun trolling them, you're probably making a name to be put up on the ban list, which is fun. Enjoy it. Good job.
Oh. So what they'll do, of course, they'll now go to their idols, you know, again, the professional trolls, and they'll say, hey, did you hear?
Who? Again, who? Who are you talking about, professional trolls? The only one who I know who thinks it's a fucking job is Duty. Nobody else gives a fuck about money in that way. Here's what it is. I'll make it very fucking simple for you, because I had my own personal struggles with monetization on this channel. Because I was just like, I don't know if I monetize it. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. People don't like it when you monetize stuff and you make fun of people online. And I thought about it, I was like, hey, if I'm going to be creative about it and try to be entertaining about it and open that door for people to allow themselves to support you if they want, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with that. I don't even have a problem with Duty making money off of that. Fuck. You can make 20 grand off this shit, doc. Ain't bad an eye. It ain't bad an eye about it, because it don't matter in the long run. It really doesn't. Not to me. You can make a bunch of money off of this. I just want to be entertained. I want to see Elk, Prince, and King come back. I want to watch a Vault Boy video. I want to laugh at a Snort Burnell one. I want to watch a memology clip, or I want to watch a GTG 5-hour TED Talk during my workday. Who knows? You just got to have some fucking fun with it, man. I mean, I don't know why I can, as a detractor, call out my fellow detractors about making this a job. But Phil can't name names. Does he not know what goes on in trolldom? Does he? I think he does, because he has flying monkeys all around. Tell him all about stuff. But that's just what it is. I mean, really, the impact of money is not that fucking baller. Anyway, you make a few grand off of him, cool. You make a couple $100, good, man. You make $10 off of this shit. You having fun? Yeah, cool, good, do it. Nobody cares. I don't want to hear you brag about it. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't care. It's not about the money here. It's not even about Phil's fucking money here. I don't care. It's funny to laugh at the fact that he's probably made about $3.2 million since his entire YouTube existed and pissed it all away and has to rely on crashouts like this to garner support for his failing garbage streams. It's funny that tonight on Mario Kart he's going to get clipped and posted up on Instagram again and TikTok and shit like that and go viral again because he's going to get mad about some lightning strike or some shit like that. Or some dude's going to hit him with some fucking off-the-wall rail grind, bounce, boost, and get it past him at the last second, and he'll cry. It's fucked. It's fucked.
Hear that DSP answered Darkside Dabbing tonight, and it was a big answer. What you should do is edit that down and just make it sound like something that he didn't say, so he looks like an asshole. And then they'll go do that, because that's what they do.
Even calling the guy out about
and
this
again,
shit,
that's how they make a living, right?
You should have just went to him behind the scenes.
Exactly
DMs.
right. Wrigley says people on Kick were hoping you would crash out and get mad, but now the uppy trolls are going to spin it anyway and laugh amongst themselves and say that you did anyway, even though you didn't. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's just life. That's what I deal with. Every day that I put myself on the internet, I got to understand that I'm under the microscope from these people who are just looking to make a buck. And you know,
no matter.
It is what it is. I need more sticks.
It don't matter.
Darkside Dabbing, I guess he thinks that
What's up,
I don't believe him.
content?
I mean, the truth is, no, I don't.
How you doing, bro?
Because he keeps saying, no, actually, I did. I wasn't part of that. I literally have seen evidence, but again, it's neither here nor there. I actually don't care. I'm not going to mod him again. The only way I would rebound Darkside Dabbing is if he contributed a $1,000 contribution. Right now, if he drops $1,000 in gifted subs on the chat, I will moderate him. Right now on the stream. I'm kidding. That's a joke, by the way. That's not serious. I don't take that seriously at all.
He's fucking real serious. Just like when
some
he said
people will
today,
say, did you see what Phil did tonight? No, I'm lying.
Serious.
Okay.
He wouldn't say it if he didn't.
Well, that's what exactly. That is what that's what he tried to do.
It's poop
It's hilarious because everyone says ICS, right? And what does that stand for? Iron Chef Sakai. Every single time you guys type ICS in the chat,
Steph. It's because
I read it as Insane Clown Posse.
He
I swear to God,
have
because
put on your boxes
ICP
thing.
used to be the big thing. So you just see when I see ICS, I think you're saying Insane Clown Posse, and I'm like, why are you talking about the Insane Clown Posse in my chat? And I'm like, wait a minute, no, that's right, it's that fucking weirdo.
Also, with this, how does this guy know which sock accounts ICS is on? Oh, he's this guy, he's that guy, he's all these guys who are fucking giving me money. What a fucking dumb fucking take. Like, come on, man. Like, how does that fucking work? Like, how do you have the inside information, but you didn't even know that Dark Side Dabbing wasn't a fucking troll? Like, how does that fucking know? It just doesn't add up.
Anyway, yeah, that's exactly what Iron Chef Sakai did. Is he was a mod, then he went crazy, decided to hate me for literally no reason.
He likes attention, and he's a
then
bag.
I demodded him because of it, banned him. He apologized profusely, said he wanted to come back, so I let him back, and then he started supporting in droves, which I never asked for. He just did it. And then he kept asking to be a mod again. I kept telling him no. Like, I literally kept telling him over and over no. It's like, dude, there's no way you can be a mod again.
Ryan's in that
like
Discord.
that on a chat. That sets a precedent. And now people are going to say, dude, if you let that guy who acted like that on that stream a mod again, now how can we trust that moderation would ever be fair or anything on the stream? And the answer is you couldn't.
Moderation's
That's
never
a fair assessment that if I had allowed that to happen and he became a mod again, that actually legit would have been a really bad thing. Here we go. That's what I wanted to do.
Don't watch these streams.
So I don't know where he got in his mind that he ever thought he was going to be a mod again. I never told him that at all. That was all him and his weird deluded daydreams that he was going to become a mod again if he supported the stream. Like, no. So I think he was, again, he legit was trying to buy his way into a modship, and that doesn't happen here. Why do I stream on Kick if I know there's a bunch of trolls? Number one, it's not all trolls on Kick. I want to make that abundantly clear. It is not all trolls watching me on Kick at all. There are people who genuinely started watching me when I was with the casino and actually grew to like my content, and they've stuck around, and I appreciate that. There's also some people who just opted to start watching there instead of YouTube for various different reasons. Maybe they like the chat system more or whatever. And now, like I said, on Kick, now that I'm part of the Kick Partner Program, all right, simply getting views on a stream, I get paid some. Now, it's not a lot. I get paid very little for it, but I do make something for every view. So it's kind of neat. And it's ad-free. It's an ad-free watching experience where you're still contributing to me and my business and my content, but you don't have to watch a bunch of shitty ads, right? So,
cool.
You know, that's why, and listen, I know there's a bunch of LARPers over there. I'm not dumb, but
yeah, you are.
At the same time, it's literally no added work for me. It's very easy to do. I set up the co-stream. I just run it every day. It's really no added work.
Remember to check the box.
It is a little bit annoying that it does eat up a bunch of CPU, or I should say GPU use, because if I didn't co-stream on Kick at a different
computers
quality, because I do, on Kick you can only stream at 1080p.
I don't know
on
how
YouTube
you can
stream at 1440p or
so
even 4K.
What's up, my guy?
If I could stream at the same quality on both services, I'd have more memory freed up, and I could do more with that. Like, no lie, if Kick allowed me to stream at like 4K, I could maybe co-stream at 4K to YouTube and Kick.
I've been there.
But they don't do that. They only allow 1080p.
I think they don't get it back in the right way.
I am more limited with what I can do on Kick. And, you know, it's a little annoying in that regard, but it's not the end of the world. It's just, you know, I get good money on there. I'm not going to lie. I make good money streaming on Kick. If it was all this work and just a bunch of trolling and all negativity and nothing was ever working out for it, then I wouldn't do it. Quite frankly, I wouldn't do it, but it's fine. Like, wheat seeds. Okay.
Hey, you ain't wrong.
It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Jay, my favorite lady wrestler.
All right, but I just realized we've been playing for an hour. What an hour it's been. Let's split the part.
This is my jam.
I'll be right back with more Minecraft. Cool. Okay.
I'll see Oscar back.
A couple quick things. I like that look. But the first thing, I'm out of water, and I forgot to fill my thermos during the break. I have to run downstairs and fill up with more filtered water. Okay. I'm gonna do. It'll take like a minute. I'll probably take a leak while I'm out there. So if you guys could just hang out for like 2 minutes while I do that, I'll be right back. Now, guys, what are we at? I'm not even looking. I'm literally not even paying attention tonight.
I was watching the WNBA, and I thought I was watching women's wrestling the other night. It's kind of confusing, man. I mean, that Caitlin Clark lady.
Wow, we're at $73 to support. I didn't realize it. Guys, we're halfway to the goal. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate that very much.
Wait for
Please,
the
let's keep
goal.
that going.
Yay.
Can we get some more subs on Kick? Can we get another tip or maybe some? We have no memberships on YouTube.
Look at
Can we
these
get
things
some
scratching
memberships on
his
YouTube?
arm like little
Let's get a little bit more support
guys.
when I'm gone. When I
Now,
come back,
guys.
let's do some more shout outs. Let's keep that momentum going, okay?
He's like a little cokehead. Lord.
Dunsfelter just reminded me. He says, what about naming
Dude,
things?
Bob,
Yes,
I
for
get it, man,
20 bucks,
later.
you can name anything in my
There's a reason why I
Minecraft
took a
world.
break
A piece
from
of
this
livestock. You can name one of the items that I have in my inventory, like, you know, the shield or something like that. You can
Right.
Put a sign
What
up
are you gonna
somewhere
call
with a
it?
phrase.
The
You can do
cut
that.
shield?
Okay? Also, one thing that we can do tonight is disenchant. We can disenchant items and then put those enchantments on different items. So I might do that tonight too, because now we have a
Nice
disenchantment
mod.
table. Okay? All right, I'll be right back. So, all right, we're up to 77 bucks
Is it-
of
is
support
this a
tonight.
house,
More
like
than
real
halfway to the
house?
goal.
He's got like a farm there, right?
If you do a $20 contribution tonight, you can name something in my Minecraft world. If you do 10 subs on Kick, I'll give you the VIP badge, or you can give
Can
it
you
to
name
someone.
a sheep
If you do
Darcy X Fetish?
20 subs on Kick, I'll give you the OG badge. I'll make all the offers tonight. There you go. I want to hit the goal tonight for Minecraft. If you haven't
You get all
noticed,
the
I'd like to
offers.
hit it. Okay. Your future stepdad says if you get a cat, I'll buy a name tag. Sadly, we're not going to be able to do that tonight. I'd have to go all the way out to a village, unless the local village has one, which I don't remember if we checked. It actually was one of the way far out
failed
villages
streamer,
that
by
had
the
it.
way.
What I need to do
Failed
is figure out how to
content
craft
creator.
the teleportation
Shut that everywhere, man.
item, because we have waypoints out there.
At least
but I
allegedly.
don't know
I
how to
haven't seen
craft
a
the
post from him
teleportation
in like
item
6
in
months.
my house to teleport to those spots.
That's a deal
You'd have
for
to look
Phil.
up that
See,
recipe.
he gives you nonsense.
Can anyone
you
look up
get a
the
bunch of
recipe?
money.
I don't know what it's called. Waystone, I think. How to craft a waystone.
Dude, Google it.
We do have another dog. If someone wants to name my other dog, it's just named Wolf right now, but you can name the other dog. I appreciate that people want to name a cat, but I don't have one now, and I'm probably not going to be able to get one in the next half hour or so that we're playing Minecraft. But guys, let's get some support.
Yeah.
All right, we're more than halfway to
Money,
the goal.
money,
Let's
please.
keep that momentum going. Let's get some good support. On Kick, it would be great to get some subs tonight.
Dude, you just
We
yelled
have
at
had
Kick all
barely
night.
any subs this week. If you just take a look at the leaderboard,
We
you'll see
screamed
that,
at him.
that this week has been incredibly slow for Kick support. Don't know why,
'Cause
but
we've
it would
been
be
in
great to get
Expo
some
too.
tonight. Let's get some momentum rolling, and let's hit that goal towards our next DSP Tries It, which we're going to determine probably tomorrow morning. Current candidates
It's
are
gonna be
either a
Wendy's.
local barbecue restaurant
No.
that someone found, or the new Fantastic Four pizza at Little Caesars, or
Pass.
the new Takis
We just had pizza.
menu at Wendy's.
Oh, that's it.
Which is
That's-
actually a
that's the
chicken
money
sandwich
spot.
and fries in the Takis. What are they? The chip things from Mexico or whatever. So they actually have a menu based off of that. I've actually never had Takis, so I don't know if they're any good.
And why
That's
are we
Whack
having the
just did a
meal?
$5 super sticker. Thank you to That's Whack. I appreciate that.
Weird.
We're now up to a bottle. We're now
I
up to
agree,
82
Grey
bucks of
Lobster.
support and climbing. Thank you. Let's get over $100 right now. Let's get someone to get us over the 100. And then we're in the home stretch for the stream,
Just
right?
give me $100. Okay?
Beaver's
Please?
brother, which is Beaver Bother.
Dude,
We
yeah,
already
they
did WWE
unlocked
Champions.
menus like it's a
We're
gotcha
not going to
game.
play it again. We played it for like almost 2 months. People got bored of it, stopped caring, stopped showing up and supporting it. That's why we dropped it, just like anything else. WWE Champions was kind of a meme. It didn't
He
work
didn't
long
drop
term,
it.
so we quit. I don't know
He's
what to
still
expect.
playing it.
Why would I go back to it now?
He loves it.
If anything, what I showed everyone with WWE Champions, right, is that it's not that exciting of a deal. It's a what they call a time waster game when you're doing something
gotcha game.
else. You play WWE Champions along, like you're watching a TV show, you bust open your phone and you grind a little bit in WWE Champions. That's
Well, then
the
you're
kind
not
of game
watching
it
the
is.
TV show.
It's not meant to be the focus point of your attention. It actually doesn't really work like that. It's too boring of a game. So
But you've played it
if you don't believe me, just check it out. I
6
did, like I
years
said, about
straight?
2 months of streams of it on this channel. You can search for it in the
On the
playlist
daily?
tab, and you'll see. At first, it's kind of interesting when you're learning the systems,
Beaver
and after a while, it's
Bother
like,
isn't
okay,
so
so there's
wrong. Not that I think.
tours,
I don't
so there's a showdown mode, so there's a feud mode, so there's a boss mode, and there's more tours. And then every once in a while, there's a blitz. It's just the same rotation of gameplay elements over and over. It's just not that interesting. The most interesting
Archie,
part of
you
WWE
dance. Well, then,
Champions was
you stop
spending
the back
money
to them, that's
and
duty.
pulling in WWE Champions. Look at that rainbow.
Weird.
Oh, that's cool. That is actually legitimately awesome.
rainbow.
There's a giant rainbow in the sky right now because the rain stopped in the middle of the day. That's because of my mods that I have installed.
Neat.
Well, that's really awesome.
Put those in.
Well, ladies and gents, another rainstorm has ended, and guess what?
We're done
We have
fishing.
not pulled a name tag.
Oh,
So
no $20.
some people are about to win, and some people are about to lose a bunch of
No
channel
$20.
points. I'm very sorry about that to those who are about to lose. That's Stepdad's Pride, that rod right there. He named it.
Stepdad's Pride.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, nothing. I didn't miss anything. Guys, we're in the home stretch. We only have about 20 minutes left on this stream. We got 82 bucks of support, which is great. But we want to hit the goal. We want to keep that momentum rolling in the right direction towards a new DSP Tries It. 3
Also,
awesome options. We'll talk about them and try to figure out what we're doing tomorrow morning on a podcast. Like I said, new Takis menu at Wendy's, fantastic 4 pizza at Little Caesars, or trying a barbecue place that's local to me. All right? But please, let's get some support.
Please.
We have had only 1 sub on Kick all day.
I'm sorry?
Seriously. We did get a resub? We did. We got...
Just kidding. Keem seems to beg as much as DSP now.
Yeah,
Just save
we
locale
got
lives. So.
Hard Nose actually auto resubbed so that we can count.
Oh, so
that
now we're
actually
counting
happened
that.
when I was playing.
Okay.
We've had only 1 legit gifted sub all day long, guys.
Legit gifted.
So it's pretty easy to figure out what's going on. It's the Kick support has dwindled entirely. I'm curious. Do you guys actually think that these are all stock accounts of ICS? I don't know. They very well could be.
What?
All these people who are supporting. Do you think they're all ICS? I mean, I know that's
you
the
tell
meme,
me.
but is there any truth to it?
The other day that
At this point, you got to wonder what's going on that we had so few support.
But that's what you said the other day.
Right now. But then again, I mean, you can easily just make another account anyway, so I don't know. I don't know about the validity of that. All right, guys. Well, we're in the final 10 or so minutes of Minecraft. I don't know what else I could possibly do. 20 bucks to name
That
something.
made no sense.
10 subs is a VIP badge. 20 subs is an OG badge. Right now, let's get some support. We're at 80-some bucks. Let's hit
80
the
something.
goal.
You can't even read
Shall
the
we?
6.
Let's do it right now. Come on, guys. Seriously. You guys were loving Minecraft. Remember,
Dude,
we were doing really well, and I
was
was telling you guys that I would do additional Minecraft streams and more things with the game if you
Moves the
support
director
it,
after
right?
playing some soccer.
And now I don't know what's going on. I understand. Listen, this week
You
we
can't
have
even
new
figure it
things
out.
going on. We have a brand new driving game on
Hey,
Thursday
look,
night,
he's
and we wanted to try
watching.
cast and chill. That's why I can't do 2
What's the
Minecraft.
meme, bro?
But I was going to do more Minecraft streams moving forward.
Speaking of
But
the
now
meme,
I don't know. Now we're not even.
Let's float this out here real quick. Oh no, man. I don't get it. Dark side dabbing if you want. I have a sock account. I chat with Phil. If you want to create a sock account, I can tell him to mod you after a few weeks. Lol. Thanks, Duty. And then there's some whole nonsense about how Duty is Dr. Lexus or something. Stuff is out there from, I think this is Pop-Up Polecat on Twitter. If you ever want to dig into this, go down your own little autism rabbit hole. Have fun. I really don't know if this is like, take it seriously or whatever, bro, but it's enough to make most people go, huh? But really, like, come on, man. I'm not even gonna like try to make a whole stream for Duty. It's simple. He's a tard. That's the stream. Yay. You did it. Yes, but I don't know. I had something to do with 220 because Dr. Lexus did the 220 meme. And he thinks it's funny. So I guess I gave him a bunch of money. I don't know. But that's out there if you want to go find it. Again, Polecat posted that. I think this is all his own autism. I just want to see some receipts, man, from somebody. That's how I feel. Duty has said enough that he does things like Argentinian sub bombs and things like that. And he's usually the only one to talk about him on Twitter anymore. And he gives himself ass pats. Other than that, there's not much validity to most of the stuff going on with this, except for you could probably expect him to be a tard. Enough said. Moving on.
Even hitting $100 tonight.
We'll finish this off.
So because of that,
And then we're
yeah,
probably
I'm going to be
call it
honest.
quits.
I don't know. listen, I like chilling with you guys and I like talking and having fun while we're doing this, but you know, it's got to be supported as well, just like anything else.
Oh, look, he.
Looks like your future stepdad just did a 3-sub contribution over on Kick. Thank you to your future stepdad.
That's money. Oh, I got a new song for this thing. I'm waiting for this one. Here you go. Here's your new song.
Oink oink. Oink 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 oink. I'm the best piggy. Oink 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 oink. Best piggy in the town. Oink 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 oink. Piggy piggy. Oink 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 oink. I'm a pig.
What's the pig song now?
Oink oink oink. I'm the best piggy. Oink 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 oink. Best piggy in the town. Oink 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 oink. Piggy piggy. Oink oink oink.
Don't have participation for you guys.
Can I get piggies in the chat?
See, piggies in the chat.
I'm the best piggy. Piggy in the chat. Can I get some oink oink oink? Oink oink, mother truckers.
I need to participate.
Oink, oink,
Otherwise, I'm not doing interactive streams anymore.
Oink 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 oink. I'm the best piggy. Oink 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 oink. Best piggy in the town. Oink 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 oink. Piggy piggy. Oink 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 oink. I'm a pig. Oink 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 oink. I'm the best piggy. Oink 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 oink. Best piggy in.
Certified banger. That's what that is. That's certified banger because it's just oink oink oink.
Puts him on the leaderboard.
I really just wanted to drink some water. Oh yeah, I know.
As the biggest contributor on Kick tonight.
Kitty.
That got us over 100. We're at 101. 49 to go. Let's keep it going. Who's next? Let's keep momentum rolling. Let's hit that goal. Okay? Now we're up to 106.
Yay, and climbing.
With about 10 minutes
It's
left. Not
momentum,
even,
guys.
actually. I got to get going very soon. I've been going later and later these late streams, but I really got to make a habit of
Does Cat yell at
actually
you for
trying
it?
to get out of here.
Is it being closer and closer to like 10 o'clock?
How many nameplates are available? 2. We have 2 name tags available right now, I believe.
That's like
'cause we already
$40,
used a
bro.
lot. So we have 2 left. So that's for creatures, by the way. That would be for the animals.
Oh.
So you can name a horse, you can name one of the dogs.
What
you
if
can
we name a
any
horse?
of those livestock out there right now? All we have is Cowabunga for the cow,
And
and
a
we have the
dog
Mighty
will name
Steed as
that
one of the
Jenna.
horses.
Because she's doing OnlyFans now.
As for any of my tools, like you can name any tool you want. Because
If any of
that's
you guys
free.
look at Jenna's OnlyFans,
I
I
don't
don't need to see that shit. I watched the
So
movie and
you
I
can
wasn't
name anything,
impressed.
and also you can have a sign and put a phrase or whatever you want to put, like name something with a sign. I can make a sign and do that. That's for $20, and we're at the end of the stream.
Make
So if you
something
want to
with
do
a
it
sign?
right now, do it. It's
Are
easy.
we
Can I
trying to
name your town? Yes,
build
for a
something yet?
$20 contribution, you can name the town. Right now, I only have named the house. But you can
Big
actually name the
Marlin
entire
Town.
town if you want.
Man, these Minecraft streams are just this dishwater. Like, they're fucking rough. Watch.
Someone says I should name one of the horses Tri-Horse, but they're not going to pay to name it. You should name it Tri-Horse Naymaster. Like, you know, neighing of a horse. Tri-Horse Naymaster.
That's terrible, man.
All right. Next week, we'll probably adventure out and have some fun, but I really hope we hit the goal next week, because it's one thing if you don't hit the goal one week.
Can you
All
turn it
right,
off?
and then you're like, oh, man. If we don't hit a goal another time, that might be it for Minecraft.
Please?
You know, it seems like the game definitely has waning interest. I've tried everything. I've tried
Yeah, where did
offering incentives on Kick. I've tried offering
OIC show
incentives
up
in the game.
and give him money?
I
And
don't know
where's
why
that guitar
Minecraft doesn't
player?
do as well.
Why
It used
did
to
they
do
show
much
up,
better,
sir?
honestly.
I
I don't know if just the interest has already run out. Keep in
Usually
mind
those guys are the
that we
guys
did
who say
Minecraft
in
for a
the
year and a half
streams.
back in the day, and it was almost
When it was
always
Minecraft.
well supported. So, I got a $1.50 tip from Jared. I haven't received letters from you recently. How have you been? How is Mod Pizza? Is anything better than Subway? I should know. Jared Fogel still trying to.
Side note, Subway is currently deleting your comments if you comment with a DSP fucking meme. It's on Twitter. There's a, like, something about a Doritos footlong thing and that he doesn't have to buy an air freshener. And, like, there's just DSP memes on anything Subway right now. So that's Subway. Live stream fails, I think, has an embargo on DSP content because it's too easy to make there. Barring maybe pops when he posts over there. Otherwise, you can't do anything on WWE Champions ads. That's a hot ban. Their Reddit's a hot ban for you, and their very, very public Discord was a hot ban. Somehow I'm still in that one. I'm surprised I didn't get banned. First thing I did was show up and do like now tip. The weird like gif of the eyes. it was funny. It's funny, man. Everybody fucking, as soon as you get the plague of people laughing at Phil show up at your door and just throwing it at you, you're just like, man. You need more pets. Okay.
Write me fan mail. Sorry, Jared, I don't accept fan mail from convicted criminals. Okay.
Pedophile.
All right, guys. That is it for Minecraft this week. I hope that you all enjoyed, and see you next time. Okay, I should say it before I forget. Crap. Damon quit the title.
Yeah, I'm going to yell at everybody. That's what
all right. All right, guys. So, thank you for those who did chill and support, but sadly, we did not hit the goal. I don't know what else to say. I'm not going to sit here and cry about it like a baby.
Yeah, you did.
It would have been nice to get good momentum and start hitting towards our goals for the next DSP Tries It tonight.
I'm not going to cry about it, but I don't know.
I thought we had a good time. I had a good time. I liked talking with you candidly about stuff.
Already.
And giving you matter-of-fact answers. I hope that you liked that conversation that we had. Okay?
Yeah, I know. You're a good kitty. I know you're tired from the heat. It's okay.
Okay.
I'll let you outside in a bit. Pull off Cat's
I'm glad
panties
that
off
you
the
liked
chair.
the stream, the blimp. I hope that you all enjoyed it.
That guy doesn't even give him money anymore. Rude.
Okay.
He does everything possible to stall. I don't know what the little Grim Reaper little pixel art thing is here, but it stays there for a bit. I don't know if that's like a World War III beam. I don't know. I think he doesn't do the live daily rap because he doesn't want to come off as a begging piece of shit any longer. Because he can hide over there and delete comments and stuff. So tonight is Mario Kart, the knockout circuit stuff. He's going to get mad. Go watch it in your secret Discords or have some fun. Yeah. It'll be a very salty experience, and he will probably pre-game, and you might get him to smash off some of those Smirnoff peach mangoes.
All right, so I received a $1 tip. Wow, from
$1.
A troll. So I'm just going to ignore them, and it doesn't count because it's a troll who's just going to charge it back anyway. All right, so I got nothing. I did get a $2 super chat from Mozzie, who says, entertaining as always. Thank you, Mozzie.
It really wasn't, man.
So if anyone is going to contribute to try to hit the goal, now is your chance, because I'm going to do a quick summary of tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be a fun day. Here's why. The podcast tomorrow is going to be loaded. Number one, we're going to talk about trying to figure out what the next DSP tries is. Is it this Fantastic Four pizza? Is it this Takis menu at Wendy's? Or is it a barbecue
fast
joint?
food
We're going to look at all
menus.
tomorrow, compare, and try to figure out what we do next.
Here.
Also, if you guys aren't aware, early tomorrow morning, Nintendo is doing a direct presentation.
Then we had to suffer through
I'll be asleep.
him watching
on the Level 1 podcast tomorrow.
The DK Bonanza stuff.
We are going to be doing a summary of it. It's all about Donkey Kong Bonanza, and it's only about 15 minutes long. So we should be able to watch the whole thing and react to it on the podcast tomorrow. We'll learn about this game together on the show. Okay, so figuring out the next DSP tries it and Donkey Kong Bonanza react all on tomorrow's Level 1 podcast. And then following that, more Lies of P. Continuing on with this awesome DLC. We are now currently in these mines heading further down that are going to lead into an underground area that's supposed to be a tram to this Rose Estate, which I think might be an optional area. And then continuing on past that tram. We're trying to follow this legendary hunter, whoever she is, and find out where she is and what's going on with her. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. Tomorrow night on the late stream, Mario Kart World returns for 2 hours of Knockout Tour fun. You guys really seem to like when I play Mario Kart, so come back tomorrow for more of those shenanigans. Okay? All right. That's it. Guys, I can't stick around any further. Bye. So I do want to say thank you to those who did chill and support. It was still a great stream. It's unfortunate we got that far and we didn't hit the goal. Seriously. Like, getting that close and not hitting the goal sucks. But what can you do?
You know what would clean up that problem?
All right.
If you
guys,
just roll that goal over to the
have
next
a good night.
stream.
I will see you tomorrow.
Hit more goals.
Bright and early. The Level 1 podcast. Everyone,
Sounds good
night.
to me.
See you in the AM. Bye-bye.
I got the drip, go. I got the drip, go.
Big up, Storm Hogan. Thank you for the super cut. I appreciate that.
I got the drip, go.
That was hard to get through, but we made it, and it was fun. Well, I hope you guys had a good time here. I don't know. It's just is what it is. I enjoyed it. I always enjoy my time here. Thank you for coming out to the stream. I hope I'm doing more of these, and I'm hoping to put out a few more videos here and there. You know me, I like that, but I think you need some quick shit posts to get you through your day. So maybe I'll help out, work with a couple people to get some things going. Otherwise, I'm pretty much out of here for the night, guys. Thank you for swinging by. Let me get you an ending song so I can disappear on it. I don't know what you're thinking. Yeah, that's her. We can end it with this one. And I'll catch you guys later.
Bang, gang, gang, a bang, gang, gang, gang.
Now we're gonna put that
Bang, a bang, gang, gang, gang. All day, all night in the party. Everyone smoking sensimina. Tell me sight in another corner. The natty dreading dust a rock with him daughter. Bang, gang, gang, a bang, gang, gang, gang. Bang, gang, gang, a bang, gang, gang, gang. Some a take it like a feed them dinner. Some a take it like a feed them lunch. Some a take it like a feed them breakfast. Everyone under sensing me now. Bang, gang, gang, a bang, gang, gang, gang. Bang, gang, gang, a bang, gang, gang, gang. Them say a sensey party. Everyone a jump like them arty. Here come the natty dready. Some of them say him name Freddy. Him say him smoke sensey long time already. Hey, bang gang a bang gang gong gen. Bang gang a bang gang gang gang. Here comes that Jamaican daughter. The girl does a chat patois. Hey, Lord of God party sensey me nyasa. Hey, bang gang 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 gang. Gang, 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 gang. All day, all night in the party. Everyone smoking sensimina. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Some a take it, feed them dinner. The good sensimina. Here comes that dreadlocks daughter. She just come in at the era. Bang, gang, 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 gong, gang. Bang, gang, 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 gang. They me sight in another corner. The natty dreading does a rock him daughter. Hey, bang, gang, 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 gang. Bang, gang, 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 gang. Here comes that Jamaican girl, son. The girl does a chat pure patois. Lord of God when they sensi me nasa. Bang, gang, 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 gang. Bang, gang, 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 gang. Bang, gang, 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 gang. Hey, bang, gang, 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 gang. All day, all night in the party. Everybody does a jump so hearty. Everybody them feeling mighty. Bang, gang, 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 gang. Everyone does a smoking sensing. Bang, gang, 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 sensing. Bang, gang, 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 sensing. Bang, gang, 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 gang. Hey, bang, gang, 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 gang.